basically, as we age, in layman's terms, we get quite a few changes going on all over the face, and we therefore wear the signs of aging. One of the biggest things we see in the face are changes around this area. Most people come for consultations asking for treatments in this area, but actually what is causing the changes here are changes in the mid-face. The bone very simply is moving backwards as we age, which is allowing movement in this area because we have less support from the bone, from the cheekbone. So we're going to use some dermal filler and plant the dermal filler onto the bone along this angle here to project the client's own cheek forward just slightly, but also provide a little bit of support. I call it a scaffold, to stretch the face in this direction very subtly and provide a little bit of support to the lower face. You can see how a small change impacts on this area of the face. We do 3 little injection points, which we draw a line down from the injection point, grip the slight loosening that we get along the jawline as we age, and we put the injection points in a diagonal to support in this direction, support in that direction. So very simply, and I'm exaggerating now, this is a surgical lift and not a non-surgical, very simply we're trying to achieve this effect, which is what most people come in for consultation asking for. We can't give that kind of lift from dermal fillers. This isn't a needle, not a knife. We're using soft gels, but we can give support and subtly turn back time just slightly. So we're going to do 3 injection points here and 3 injection points just there. For perfect product placement of the filler in the cheeks, what I want to do is mark the area so that we get the perfect lift. So I'm going to use 3 injection points, draw a line down from the corner, mark the alar triangle, tip of the tragus, and roughly, this is technical work coming up now, we're going to use a blob of filler and pop this blob roughly here, here and here. If you draw a line down from the first and the third point, we can see that roughly grabs this little section here, which is where we start loosening off, and we're going in a slight diagonal so that we can get a lift to help support this area here. Which I have to warn all clients about. The human body, much as we understand its layout, there are little differences between individuals, which means that when we inject some people, they can bruise when others don't. But theoretically, where we're putting these injection points is a really quite safe zone. So I always recommend not having treatments too close to a big event. If you've got a dinner party tonight, not necessarily a good day to have treatment. We're going to do 3 little injection points here, down onto the bone, which sounds a long way away, but is actually less than ½ an inch of depth. So I'm just going to tease the skin slightly. See this projected traces cheek forward again to create just a little curve while supporting this area of the face. So the cheek treatment now is finished, and to the nasolabial groove, which runs from the corner of the nose diagonally across the face, So we're providing a support in this direction, but also providing a lift to tighten the jawline just slightly and support the jawline, and recreate your cheek by projecting it forward, by putting the filler underneath the cheek just to create the smallest lift and highlight the shape of your cheeks.